Welcome to the Principality of Monaco.
Ever wonder what it's like to live the French Riviera dream? Or more accurately, to pretend you live the French Riviera dream for a day? Today, we're pitting the understated elegance of Cannes against the sophisticated opulence of Monaco. Or as I eloquently put it, today we get to see how the other two halves live. Our epic Riviera adventure begins not with champagne but with pastries, because even future yacht owners need fuel. We're at La Boulangerie in Nice. This isn't just breakfast, it's an experience, and a rather affordable one, all things considered.
Breakfast in Nice. What are your thoughts, Mum?
Really good. Amazing.
Got your cappuccino there too.
You can't really beat the custard brioche.
Breakfast in total was €9.90 here for the cappuccino and the three pastries that we are enjoying, so not bad value at all.
Stuffed and slightly sticky, we're off to the Grand Arenas train station via Tram, a seamless transition, unlike my attempts to pronounce French words.
Nice Saint Augustine station. It's down the west side of Nice. It's right opposite the airport, and this takes you on the train to Cannes. Staff here are super helpful. We've found people here already a lot friendlier, I think, than in Paris, maybe just because it's a smaller city. The check-in guy at the hotel was amazing too. Cannes is famous as one of the hangouts for the rich and famous, which we are not. So we're going to go and check how the other half lives, and then from there head off to Monaco to see how the even wealthier other half lives, because there are three halves.
Now, a pro tip alert: if you're planning a day of hopping between these stunning coastal towns, do yourself a favor, grab the €10 all-day regional pass. It's your golden ticket to exploring everything from Cannes to Monaco without breaking the bank, unlike, say, buying a private jet.
So this is just a commuter train, but it's really good. It's got plugged in with here, so you can connect your phone charger if you have a plug with you. And very comfortable.
Ah, the French Riviera, where the sea is bluer than your wildest dreams and the villas are bigger than your wildest bank account.
We have arrived in Cannes, most famous, of course, for being the climax of the final scene of Mr. Bean's holiday, but also famous because once a year they do some other kind of arty thing here. It's beautifully sunny here as you come out of the station. Here in Cannes, there are many food options immediately outside the station.
Our first stop for the day, the legendary Marché Forville, an artisan food market that smells like perfection and looks like a painting.
A chicken marinade 72 hours, garlic lemon in 7 piece with halloumi cheese, garlic sauce, homemade.
Wow, sounds amazing. The locals lining up here at the butcher, they know exactly what they want, asking for just the right cut of meat. Amazing. Oh, everything looks so good. Now our plan is to buy our lunch here and take it with us down to the beach later today. $14 a kilo for mandarins, very pricey by our expectations and standards. Look at that.
This is my hat. Like how?
Look at the size of that.
Imagine how big the wheel must have been.
That could fill a lot of mousetraps. The quality of what you see on display here, just the perfection of the fruit and vegetables, the samples that we've tried already, just incredibly good food.
We're grabbing an early lunch here because when in France, one simply does not wait until lunchtime to eat. One eats when the deliciousness calls, and it is screaming at us.
Yeah, thank you.
So there's my lunch, €6, so it's $12. It's quite a lot of money, but it looks delicious. So does look delicious.
Just a short stroll from Forville, we found this charming waterside produce market, slightly smaller but equally delightful.
This is where the locals are buying their carrots, their fresh fruit and veg. I suspect the prices here might be a little bit better too, because it's very much focused on the locals. Now, as I mentioned earlier, in addition to Mr. Bean's holiday, Cannes is famous for one or two other reasons. It's a playground for the rich and famous, perhaps the slightly less rich and famous than those who hang out in Monaco, where we're heading later. But you'll see plenty of super yachts here, as you can see behind me. You've got an incredible waterfront here with older buildings with amazing views of the waterfront, and of course just over there, not a long way away, we have the famous Academy where the Cannes Film Festival is held. So we'll check that out. There's the casino, if that's your thing. Really, really beautiful. And of course, we've arrived on a day where the weather really is what you expect to see on the French Riviera, or the Côte d'Azur, as they call it here. Sunny, windless. I'm just in a t-shirt today. I've been wearing merinos for most of this trip, but today much warmer. So as I said, this is the site of the Cannes Film Festival. You've got the red carpet here. If you want to, they've got a cardboard cutout of many of the celebrities up there. You can come and everyone's posing to take their photos. To be fair, the cardboard cutouts have more personality and acting ability than some of these actors. We're going to head straight over here to the beach.
The simple pleasure of lunch with a view, even here where others pay millions for the same privilege. This is Cannes after all. You don't come here to pinch pennies. You come here to pretend you don't care about pennies. But next stop, Monaco, where you have to pretend not to care about the pounds.
So we're back at Cannes station and we're planning to get the 1222 to Menton, which should stop at Monaco, which of course is where we want to go. And so we're looking for platform A. So again, we bought the €30 ticket at the suggestion of the station worker, just giving us unlimited train use today. So this will be about an hour's train ride, and it stops at several stations along the way, about 10 or 12 stops. So this train to Monaco is not as flash as the one we took from Nice through to Cannes earlier this morning. It also has these plug sockets, just like on the other train, which is handy, although the location is different. Except not handy is that none of them work. So when I checked the weather this morning, it said it would be around 21 degrees in Cannes and 14 degrees in Monaco, which I thought was really strange because Monaco really is just an hour up the coast, maybe 30-40 miles away. Welcome to the Principality of Monaco. It's kind of ironic to even call it Monte Carlo, Monaco, because the entire city, or the entire city-state, the Principality, is only about 2.5 to 3 square kilometers. This is where the rich and famous live. The third half, as I pointed out earlier, there's us, there's the other half in Cannes, and then there's the other half who live here. There's amazing construction activity happening up there where they're literally building a giant new mansion on the side of the cliff face. So what we want to do is get across here to have a look at some of the huge super yachts over there. And here we are, the land of the super yacht. So of course this is home to the Monaco Grand Prix, and you can still see the seating out there, but we've come to have a look at some of the incredible super yachts that the rich and famous own along here. Oh, I like that beige one in the background. You know, that's discreet, it's not over the top. I think it's not unreasonable for me to own one like that. So they're all plugged in here, they've got their multiple connections into the various servicing stations here, so that it maximizes how easy it is for them. You do wonder what it even costs to park up over here, to berth here. You know, what is your annual fee? If you have the boat, you also have to have the car. Principality of Monaco, you've got the Rolls Royce, you've got the Ferrari, you've got another Ferrari, you've got the Mercedes-Benz. That would be called slumming it around here. And you can step straight out of your Rolls Royce onto your yacht here, because you deserve nothing less than that. Here is the Admiral himself. So what I tell him, he missed the spot. What's quite incredible here in Monaco is that you can actually get right down by all these amazing boats. So in Cannes, where we just came from, it's all fenced off. So you have to be someone who has access to be able to get into the marina. But here anyone can come down and appreciate the view. This one's not bad. Is it too much to ask? And what I like about this side view is that we can get all the way down well into the water, and so that will give us views back towards all the beautiful architecture up there to the side. So stick with me as I just walk down here and allow you to enjoy these beautiful boats. Comment down below which one you've seen that you like the most. You should be able to see the names of most of them as they come past. This one over here is definitely the biggest that we've seen so far, but look at that view back to the very foggy mountains and the skyline of the Principality of Monaco. I just wanted to comment on the differences here between the Principality of Monaco that we are in right now and what we've seen of France more widely. First thing I'd say is much cleaner. We've just used public toilets. There was someone there keeping it clean and they're absolutely spotless. There was soap and toilet paper. Imagine that, a novelty. And no sign of the sort of homelessness or the graffiti that you see in so much of France here.
Time for a little workout. We're embarking on what I'm calling the Great Monte Carlo Ascent, a very long, very strenuous walk to the Monaco Port View and Prince Albert's Palace.
We're actually trying to find Prince Rainier's car collection. We have tickets for that, and I think that's further down the hill again. But for now, we're walking up this very steep hill to the palace that we do want to see anyway, and it will give us amazing views of the city and of the marina. It's a good workout, making your way to the top of the hill to the best views of the Principality, but it'll be very much worth it, I think. Prince Rainier III, not in the flesh.
My calves are screaming, my lungs are questioning my life choices, but look at the view. Absolutely incredible. And the atmosphere up here, it's lovely. Almost like a little village within the city. It opens up like a TARDIS of gelato stores and souvenir shops. Just what I needed after that hike. A €5.50 ice cream.
So we've spent about an hour up the top here near the Palace of Prince Rainier. There are many, many beautiful stores down the side streets over here that you can also have a look at. The views, of course, from up here are absolutely incredible, from all the houses and the mansions up as far as the eye can see, up the hills over there and in round to the marina with all the super yachts and even a cruise ship in today.
Gelato fueled, we're making our way back down the hill, admiring the Monte Carlo street scenes. But we're on a mission to find Prince Rainier's famous car collection.
Elizabeth is confident she can find her way to where the Prince's vintage car collection is.
I didn't say that.
I was building her up there, saying that she's confident, and now she's being all demure. We have finally found Prince Rainier's car collection. It's really difficult to find if your internet stops working, which ours has. All the way down there, you can see incredible vehicles. So this was about €25 for the three of us to get in. I think it was €10 each for adults and $5 for kids. There are cars as far as the eye can see all the way down there. If you are a car aficionado, you're going to need at least an hour and a half here, I would say. Okay, so now we are upstairs, back upstairs where you enter for the car collection, and we're now looking at all the Formula One and other off-road rally cars that the Prince collected over so many years. So that was fantastic, but now we're back at the station and we just need to figure out what train we're getting on next to get back home to Nice. So the train coming here was practically empty, but it's now peak evening time, and so you can see many more people getting on the train in both directions. And here comes our train.
This has been a long day, but an absolutely incredible one. And you know what we're doing for dinner? Going right back to La Boulangerie for more of that amazing pastry. Why mess with perfection, right? I'll link to it in the description below because sharing is caring, especially when it involves pastries. So of course the burning question, how much did this epic Riviera day trip cost us? Excluding souvenirs and future yacht investments, the day cost us €112 for all food, day passes for the three of us on the train, entry to Prince Rainier's car collection, and even that overpriced gelato overlooking Monte Carlo. Pretty good, I'd say, for a taste of the high life. Which parts did we enjoy most? Well, the sheer extravagance of the super yachts in Monaco definitely left an impression, but the charming markets and relaxed vibe of Cannes were also unforgettable. Now for your thoughts. In the comments below, tell me, do you prefer the understated elegance and bustling markets of Cannes or the glitzy, polished opulence of Monte Carlo? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more travel adventures, and ring that notification bell to join us on our family-friendly travel. Thanks for joining us on this leg of the journey. Take care.